morning, everyone. We're here today with some fabulous beads. We're on our third day, our final day, with our first round of video here. Today is Sunday, October 11th, and we're going to start off this morning with The Bead Goes On, and then Super Time International, and then a whole collection of my own beads. My name is Ava Motherwell, and I'm the owner of the Whole Bead Show. And we're doing our virtual show for you, and we hope you have a great time. If you have a moment, maybe give us a shout out and let us know where you're watching us from today. And so here we go. We saved you some of the best for last. Let's get my camera here all situated. So we're starting this morning with The Bead Goes On. Many of you might remember her from our New York show. How's everybody's day going so far?
KJ says good morning from Arizona, and Doretha says good day.
Hello, everybody. Okay, so this strand, this is a little grouping of Indonesian glass beads. They are 4mm, and you get a set of 5 strands. The strands are 46 inches long times 5, and this grouping is called Ocean. The code for this one is BGO34, BGO34, and it's $17 for the whole grouping here. And so just a little reminder, everything that we posted on Friday and Saturday, all of the photos have now been posted to our Facebook page as well as Flickr. So you can go and check out everything that we posted on Friday and Saturday. So this is a grouping of Indonesian glass beads, and they are 4mm, and you get 5 strands. The strands are 46 inches long. The code on this one is BGO-32, BGO32, and it's $17 for the grouping, and this grouping is called Metallic Zebra, and it's kind of a silvery black and an ivory, a rich dark red, and a matted black. So that's 5 strands that are 46 inches long. So that's a really great deal, 17 bucks. Now, if you're watching us on Facebook, you are welcome to comment with your order right in the feed. You would want to say bin or claim, and you want to give us the code. This one would be BGO33. This one is $17 for the set. It's 46 inches long, 4mm. If you're watching us on YouTube, what I'm going to need you to do is jot down a list of the items you want and then send me an email. You can also do that if you're watching on Facebook, but it's up to you. This grouping is called Autumn Leaves, and it is Indonesian glass, BGO33, for $17. These are vintage coal pots, and they come in either silver or brass. This one's the brass here in my hand, and they open up. These are from India. The code for this one is BGO16. They're $24. You would need to indicate whether you'd like the silver or the brass. Really beautiful detail cut brass. Now we love the tassels from The Bead Goes On. She's kind of famous for her tassels. These are the chubby cotton tassels, and you get 15 of them. It's an assortment of 9 colors. These are made in Thailand, and they're 100% cotton. The code for this one is BGO-10, BGO-10, and it's $15 for the 9 colors. So we have black, gray, white, a wine color, golden, olive, like a cobalt blue, turquoise, and a chocolate brown. So if you wanted to make earrings out of these, you would need to buy 2 sets in order to get matching pairs.
I think you may want to go over those again because our internet just got real choppy.
Okay.
It was real red there for a second. Like, I think you just want to go over those again because
Just these? Okay, Sam is telling me that I need to go over this one again. So this is the BGO-10. It's the chubby cotton tassels. I'm feeling like a chubby cotton tassel right now. So it's $15 for an assortment of 9 colors. They're made in Thailand. So we've got cobalt, turquoise, olive, like golden yellow, chocolate brown, wine, white, gray, and black. And so if you want matching pairs, you would need to buy 2 sets. Are we good, Sam? Okay.
We are good.
Okay. Yeah, so The Bead Goes On has lots of fun tassels. These are the rayon short tassels. They're 2 inches long. It's $12 for 12 pieces, assorted colors. These are made in Bali. The code for this one is BGO64, BGO64. And we have a dark gray, like a silvery white, rainbow, black, beige, dark, this is like a dark navy blue, aquamarine, a golden yellow, a dark sage green, blue and silver. We have a taupe, a dark wine color. Okay, I think I've already showed those. So again, if you wanted to do matching pairs, you would need to get 2 sets. So that's BGO-64 for the 2-inch rayon tassels. These are really beautiful. They are beaded beads, matte and shiny. It's $45 for the set of 5 beads. Okay, well there's 7 beads on this strand, so it must be $45 for a set of 7 beads. They are from 18 millimeter on the end to 24 millimeter in the center. The code for this one is BGO-65, BGO-65. These are Japanese Mayuki seed beads, and they're made in Nepal. A lot of beautiful detail there. Okay, so this one, we're sticking here with the beaded beads, with the Japanese Mayuki seed beads, and these were made in Nepal. This set is BGO-54, and you get 3 beads for $30, and these are silver and black. Each bead is a different design. This is BGO-54 for $30, and they are 22 millimeter. This one is BGO 55, and it's 22 millimeter, black, silver, and gray. Wait a minute, did I just do that one? No. Okay. BGO 55, it's $30 for the 3 beads, and made in Nepal. This is a pretty color. This one is BGO 56, and it's teal and green. You get 4 pieces. 2 of them are 20 millimeter and 2 of them are 14 millimeter. Made in Bali. And this one is BGO 56, and it's $16 for the set. Here we have BGO 58, and these are 22 millimeters, silver and gray. Beaded beads. Oh, and the seed beads are size 15, so they're teeny little seed beads. You get all 3 of these for $30. BGO 58, $30 for the set. So that's a pretty good deal. That comes out to $10 a bead. I can do math. BGO 57. These are, it says 16 or 18 millimeter. $13 for the 2, and it is called Gold Rush. Okay. I think this might be one of my favorite items from The Bead Goes On. They are jewel beetle wings, and these are actual wings from beetles. And I believe they're harvested from fallen beetles. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous coloring, deep emerald green with some cobalt blue. This one is BGO 4, BGO-4. You get 10 grams, which is about 100 pieces, for $20. And it says that they're easy to punch hole with a push pin, and they're from Thailand. So there's no holes in them, but they're easy to make your own holes. So if you'd like to purchase these, you're going to want to comment with BGO-4. Now here's a cute little brooch that is made with the jewel beetle wings. This one is BGO-3. It's $15, and it's a finished piece. So it's got the wings and some little rhinestones. It's made in Thailand. And it's a little pin brooch. Super cute. This one is BGO-1. It is little goddess pendants, and they're plated brass on copper, and they're $18 in Indonesia. BGO-1, $18 for the pair. Here we have BGO-2. They are Buddha pendants. You get 10 Buddha Gesha pendants. They're $20. They're from Indonesia. BGO-2. Not sure if you can see the detail there. They're little, very cute. And they are, it doesn't say what the metal is on here, but they're heavy, so I'm thinking that they're pewter. These are from Java, BGO8, and they are fossilized Staganon bone beads. It's an 11-inch strand. There's approximately 24 beads on the strand, and it's $17. BGO-8. This one is BGO-5. These are cowbone and wood with aluminum spacers. $15 for the strand. There's 19 beads on the strand. BGO-5, $15. How's our streaming doing today? Can everybody see decently well? BGO-6. We have a set of 3 strands. There's the cowbone, glass from Indonesia. We have black glass Indonesian. And then 24 inches of recycled black glass strand, 5 millimeter. $32 for the set. So it's $32 for all of these BGO-6. Okay, here we have a turquoise bead, two-sided, set in sterling silver. It's made in Nepal. It's $24 for one. And it's BGO-13. BGO-7. Glass beads in hand-carved wood with aluminum spacers. Wood and aluminum spacers. So these spacers are wood with aluminum on them. It's $22 for the set, and it's BGO-7. That's a really pretty bead right there. BGO-9, we have seeds, water buffalo, bone. There's 3 strands. It's from Nepal, and it's $18 for all 3 strands. BGO-9. Pretty colors on there. Nice fall, rich color.
Yeah, perfect for fall.
Yeah. This says organic horn pendant. Boy, just can't get my words out today. Water buffalo. It's $19 for one. It's from Vietnam. It's BGO-17. BGO-17 for $19. See if those make a noise. BGO-12. This is a shank of brass buttons with lotus motif, and it's $12 for 24 pieces. They're from Nepal. There's a little lotus on the tip there. BGO15. These are Hill Tribe silver bell pendants. Let's see if they don't really make a noise. I mean, they hit each other, they make a noise, but there's not a bell inside of them. These are $25 for 12 pieces from Thailand. So it's Hill Tribe silver, so that means they're 99% silver. It's about an 8mm ball. These are carved wood leaves. It's a set of 3 leaves for $25. And the metal is copper and sterling. They're from Bali. It's BGO52, and it's $25 for the 3. So much goodies here from The Bead Goes On. These are sterling silver and spiny oyster pendants. It's $15 for the 3. 2 of them are 8mm and 1 is 12mm. And they're sterling silver from Bali. BGO-48, BGO-48 for $15. These would go nicely with the spiny oyster beads from Aloha Gem that we showed on Friday. BGO-47, BGO-47, sterling silver and turquoise pendant. There's 3 of them for $15, and they're 18mm from Nepal. I've been getting lots of emailed orders. It's been really fun. The email ordering is a really nice way to stay organized. BGO-53. These are Silk Road glass pendants. They're all one of a kind. You get 3 of them here for $25. And the metal is copper and sterling. Or copper, yeah, copper and sterling.
Those are pretty.
Aren't they pretty?
Really unique.
Oh, here we have another strand of the beaded beads. These seed beads are Czech Charlotte size 15, and the strand has 7 beads on it. It's sort of a teal and silver, a little bit of cobalt blue in there. Made in Nepal. It's BGO-20, BGO-20, and it's $65 for the graduated strand. They go from 18 to 24mm. This one is BGO-49. It's sterling silver and amber pendants. There's 3 of them. They're 13mm, and it's $15 for the set of 3. BGO-49. This is a bail enhancer. So it's a little finding that you can open and hang something from, or you know those long strands of beads that you might want to double up to make it into a shorter strand. You could use this finding for that. BGO-18, and it's $12 for 3, and they're brass from Indonesia. Oh, here's some more tassels. These are the mini cotton tassels. BGO-11. It's $10 for 7 tassels. We've got black, turquoise, and rainbow. So these you get 3 of each color. So you get 3 turquoise, 3 black, and 1 rainbow. And that one is BGO-11 and it's $10. This was a popular one from the July show. BGO-46. It's a hand-carved copper beads. It's $36 for a set of 5 pieces. 2 of them are 14 millimeter, 2 of them are 18 millimeter, and 1 is 22 millimeter. And they're made in Nepal. A lot of beautiful detail. BGO-51. It's an amber pendant. It's $10 for the 3 pieces. 2 of them are 12 millimeter, 1 is 21 millimeter. And the metal is brass and they're made in Nepal. So it's BGO-51 for $10. This one is BGO-69. It says Viking beads. $29 for 9 beads. They're reproduction glass, 20 to 22 millimeter, and they're from Java. BGO-69, $29. Here we have BGO-44. They're hand-carved wood feathers, $20 for the 2 pieces. And the metal is copper and sterling, and they're from Bali.
And that's a little bit shaky.
Oh, there's nobody else here, so I wonder why. These are BGO-45 hand-carved wood arrowheads. It's $28 for the set of 3 pieces, and the metal is sterling and copper. They're made in Bali. This one is BGO-43. It's brass spacer beads. It's $26. There's 500 plus beads on the strand, 30 inches. They're 5 millimeter, and they're made in India. These have a really nice weight to them. And it's BG-43 for $26.
Hot out now.
Okay.
Better now.
Okay.
I don't think it's that bad, you know what I mean?
Right. These are mother of pearl 2-hole pendants. So they look a little bit like a little button, except the holes are at the top. It's $5 and there's 100 pieces. They're 10 millimeter and they're from the Philippines. That's the only thing about these loose items. When I dump them out of the bag, then I gotta pick them up. Put them back in the bag. Well, that'll give the internet a chance to catch up with me.
Right.
These are vintage leather shank buttons. That's really cool. Boy, I tell you, Sally just comes up with the most unique things. BGO-72. It's $20 for 10 pieces, and they're 14 millimeter and 6 millimeter thick. She does not know where they're from, but it's like a little knotted leather button. BGO-72, $20. So these are vintage glass links. There are square ones, and the square and rectangle, they're 24 by 26 millimeter. There's 30 pieces in the bag for $20. So there's clear ones and matted ones. They're from Europe. It's BGO-62, BGO-62, and it's $30 for a bag of 30 pieces.
I just like the sound of this thing.
I know, it's a really nice sound. Okay. Oh, I had some of these a long time ago. These are vintage snowflake crystal pendants. There's 3 pieces for $9. They're 35 millimeter, and they're from West Germany. And so it's like a little etched snowflake in there. And this one is BGO-61, $9 for the 3 pieces. BGO-61. This is BGO-60. It's vintage etched cabochons. So they're clear, etched. It's $15 for 40 pieces. The sizes range from 18 by 12 to 22 by 28. Let's see, we got 18 by 12, 28 by 22, 18 by 12, different sizes. They're from Europe, and it's in a whole assortment here. Rectangles, ovals, and it's BGO-60 for $15, 40 pieces. And they're cabochons, if I didn't say that already. There's no holes in them. Here's a whole little assortment of cabochons. This is BGO-59. They're vintage cabochons, assorted sizes. They range from 15 millimeter to 22 millimeter. There's 24 pieces, and it's $24 for the 24 pieces. And it says they're from Europe. They look like they're German to me. Would be my guess. BGO-59. $24. So these are lovely. They're beaded bangles with the Japanese seed beads. They look like they're 15 O's. It's $30. You get a set of 5 bracelets. They are from Bali. This set is called Pumpkin. It's BGO-27. BGO-27, $30. So they're bangles, bracelets. And we have a few colorways of those. This one is BGO29, and this is $30 for the set of 5 bracelets. This one is nautical blue. BGO28. It's $30 for the set of 4, and this one's called Spring Green. And here we have pinks. This one is BGO26, and it's $30 for the set of 5. BGO26. And then we have the toffee, BGO30, and it's $30 for the set of 5. And this one's called Oreo, BGO31. It's muted matted gray tones and matted black. It's $30 for the set of 5, BGO31. BGO50, this is abalone pendant. It's $9 for the pair. 14 by 18 millimeter, and it's brass from Nepal. BGO50. BGO14, this is a 2-hole button. It's brass and, see, there's brass and silver plated. It's $15, you get 5 pieces. So it looks like you get 3 silver and 2 brass, made in Indonesia. BGO14 for $15.
I just adjusted some settings, hopefully that'll help.
Okay.
You never know though with this internet, it's pretty crazy.
So we're having some delays today, apparently.
Yeah. But we still will have the detailed pictures posted later tonight on our websites.
Yes, it's always good to, if there's anything that you didn't see as much as you wanted to see, to go check out the photographs. Here's another colorway of the 4mm Indonesian glass. This one is BGO35. BGO35. You get 5 strands that are 46 inches long for $17. And so these are matted colors. We've got a kind of a pea green, a bright blue, a dark red, a yellow, and an orange.
Those are so pretty.
Aren't they pretty? It's a lot of beads too. You get this whole pile of beads, 17 bucks. Okay, so these are the 5 to 6 millimeter glass beads from Indonesia. These sets you get 4 strands for $15. And this one is BGO42, and these are the earth tones. The strands are 24 inches long, and you get 4 of them. BGO40, these are the blues. It's $15 for 4 strands, 24 inches long. BGO38, this one's green with envy. $15 for the 4 strands, 24 inches long, 5 to 6 millimeter glass beads from Indonesia. BGO36 reds, $15 for a set of 4 strands, 24 inches long, 5 to 6 millimeter glass beads from Indonesia. So this is a really dark cherry red, and then we have a sort of a rusty red tone, and then we have this rust and white combo. This one is BGO 41, $15 for a set of 4 strands that are 24 inches long. The beads are 5 to 6 millimeter glass from Indonesia, and this is kind of a mauve pink tone. BGO 37 hot tamale. It's $15 for a set of 4 strands, 24 inches long, 5 to 6 millimeter Indonesian glass, and this is kind of a rusty orange, and we've got some striped ones, and then this is a really beautiful sort of African amber yellow tone. This one's called Teals. It's kind of a sagey teal green color. BGO 39. It's $15 for the 4 strands. The strands are 24 inches long, 5 to 6 millimeter. This one is BGO 19. It's Borino glass bead reproduction in orange, and it's $18 for the strand. It's from Java. So you get three glass beads that are polka dot there in the bottom, and then these orange glass. These are vintage glass check beads. $5 for the strand. They are 7.5 by 4 millimeter. There's 50 beads on the strand. BGO 70. BGO 70. These are vintage saucer beads. They are 9 millimeter. There's 50 beads on each strand. The red, it's a cherry red with kind of a luster finish, and the red is BGO 68. And then we have a cobalt blue with the luster finish. The cobalt blue is BGO 67, and they're $15 a strand. This is vintage glass, gray opalized glass daggers, $14 for 80 pieces on the strand, BGO 21. Vintage light blue rose beads, it's $15 for the strand. They're 6 millimeter, 100 beads on the strand, BGO 71. These are vintage crystals, tin cut from the 1960s. They're 9 millimeter faceted. There's 100 beads on the strand. It says they're from Japan. And the code is BGO 66. BGO 66, $18. Okay, we've got, let's see, about five strands left of some vintage glass from The Bead Goes On, and then we're going to switch over to Super Time International with some pewter beads. BGO 73 vintage blue beads, $27 a strand. They're 8 millimeter and they're Japanese. BGO 22 vintage pink window glass from the 1940s, and it's $12 for the strand. Using this tray doesn't work really well for me because it's so high.
Okay.
That was hard. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, these are vintage square beads. They are, does it say the millimeter on any of these? Looks like they're about 8 millimeters square. The red, it's red and clear, is BGO 24, and it's $15 for 100 pieces. The blue with clear is BGO 25, $15 for 100 pieces. And the pink and clear is BGO 23, $15 for 100 pieces. So that's a wrap on The Bead Goes On. I hope that was fun for everybody. I'm going to have a sip of my coffee here, and then we're going to do Super Time International. Or I'm going to choke on my coffee. Get a little hand sanitizer going on here. Okay, so they have some really fun, I think people refer to these as Chinese lampwork because they're lampwork beads made in China. And so these are holiday themed, and the first few I'm going to show you are Halloween themed. And these strands are $9 a strand. The strands are about 16-inch strands, and so these look like they are Halloween hats of some sort. And this one is SUT-11 for $9 for the strand. And they're glass. Here we have some witches' hats. This one is SUT-10. It's $9 for the strand. And here we have SUT-5, $9. It looks like these are little pumpkin people. Is that a pumpkin person? What is that?
Little pumpkin puppy.
Pumpkin puppy, okay. That, yeah, it actually looks a little bit like Coco. A pumpkin Coco.
Those are so cute, okay.
They're really cute. Now, and I have a few of these in stock right now, so I can get them out to you quickly so you have them in time for Halloween. SUT-9, $9. So these are little skull heads with a top hat, with a polka dotted top hat. And here's a ghost, I would say, a little ghost with a top hat. And this one is SUT-9. SUT-3, $9 for the strand. A little bit Day of the Dead here on this one. Okay, Sam, I need some help. What is this one? Is that oh, it's a cat. Is that a cat? I don't know. What do you guys think? What is this one? Something Halloween-y.
Maybe it's like a little cat, yeah, like a little black cat on the bead. Yeah, I can see what you're saying.
I think that's my best guess. SUT-8 for $9 for the strand. And here we have some little ghosts. SUT7, $9 for the strand. And here we have a scary green witch with pink hair. I don't know about you, but you know, I think a pink-haired scary green witch is pretty cool. SUT2, $9 for the strand. Oh, maybe those were spiders on the orange ones. More like a cat, huh? Okay, these are ghosts. SUT-1, $9 for the strand. Now this one has a large hole, so it could be used for stretchy bracelet or cord, and this has a spider on there. That's definitely a spider.
Oh yeah.
This one is SUT4 for $9. Okay, so that was all of the Halloween themed ones, and now we have some Christmas themed ones.
Cute.
So here we have a Christmas tree, SUT-19 for $9. And a booty or a stocking, SUT-21. And it looks kind of orange in my monitor, but it's more, a little more red than that. And here's another booty stocking, SUT-16, $9. And then we have a snowman on a bright green bead, SUT-18 for $9. And the snowman is just on one side, just FYI. We have some Santa Clauses here, SUT-15 for $9. And this is like a true Santa red. And a little elf, SUT-17. It's kind of hard to believe the holidays are right around the corner.
Seriously.
I don't know what people are going to do about Halloween trick-or-treating. My youngest is just kind of outgrown trick-or-treating, so we're not too worried about that. She's going to have a little Halloween sleepover. SUT-14, $9. But I feel bad for all the little kids missing out on their trick-or-treating this year. Another little booty, SUT-13, $9. And here we have a mitten, Christmas mitten, SUT-20 for $9. And just kind of a festive holiday color bead. This one has the large hole, so you could use it for stretch wire or a cord or a chain even. SUT-12 for $9. Okay, so that is all of the Chinese lamp work from Super Time. Now, Super Time does these really, oh, that's heavy. These really cool, inexpensive pewter things, charms, beads, clasps, and they're heavy. And so I didn't have them ship me bulk of these. So I don't have these in stock, which means when you order the pewter, it's going to be drop shipped directly from Super Time, which they'll be able to ship out right away. There's no problem with that. I just want to bring that up. So shipping cost, so if you ordered the Super Time products, the pewter, and you ordered something else, it's going to be 2 separate shipping fees for these. But you can fit like 3 of these bags, 3 or 4 of them, in a small flat rate box. So it's not too bad on the shipping on these. So these are about 14 millimeter Tree of Life. It's SUT 59, and it's $17 for the entire bag. So you get this whole bag here of these for $17. And they're pewter, there's no nickel and no lead. So on all of these from Super Time that I'm going to be showing you, all of them are priced for the entire bag. And they're all going to be $17 at the same price. These are little faceted square, like 2 millimeter spacer beads. SUT 34. SUT 22. It's a little rondelle spacer. So again, it's this entire bag. SUT 51. It's a heart and it says love on it. It has a star. SUT 51. SUT 44, little birds. These are beads. There's a hole going all the way through. These were really popular at our July show. It's just they're so heavy that having the company ship them to me and then me shipping them out was just costing a lot in shipping fees. So we're streamlining the process a little bit. SUT 45, it's a little bird charm. SUT 52, a large ring, about 18 millimeter. SUT 47, a horse with 2 connecting points. SUT 38, it's a cross. We've got some rhinestones and there's a stone in the middle which I don't know what it's made out of. SUT 48, it's a bail. You put a cord through here and then you dangle something from it. So again, it's the whole bag, $17. Oh, am I piling things up over there?
Oh, you're fine. I'm just trying to make it easier for you.
Oh, okay. Here, you can scoot this way. You do have to watch me with that mouse, though. I might just disconnect her.
I know.
This one is SUT 25, little spacer bead. $17 for the whole bag. SUT 40, it's a bail. SUT 28. These are about 8mm little saucer spacer bead. SUT 32, a little faceted saucer bead, about 6mm. SUT 31, so it's got a hole here. These are like little propellers, wings. Okay, we're about 1/3 of our way through these, I think. Lots of cool designs. It's a little square diamond shape. STU 33, $17 for the bag. It's SUT. Was I saying SUT or was I saying STU?
I think you were saying SUT.
Okay, I'm a bit dyslexic, so sometimes I reverse things around. So you just have to watch me there on that one. 6mm round. There's little designs on there, little stars actually. So SUT 30, $17. And these are little owls. The hole goes from top to bottom.
Those are cute.
Aren't they cute? SUT 35, $17 for the whole bag. SUT 27, this is a large hole barrel with a little etched design on there. SUT 42, it's a large heart pendant with a stone. I believe it's plastic. SUT 24, little faceted square, about 5-6mm. Should I hand them to you unzipped and you can zip them?
Oh, you're fine either way. I'm just trying to
Yeah,
your shoulder.
I know, thank you. These are 8mm little saucers. SUT 26. I'm gonna hand it to you like that. We have some starfish. SUT 46. Starfish charms. You get this whole bag here, $17. SUT 41, Christmas tree charm. SUT 39, fish charm pendant. SUT 54, and this is oh yes, it's a clasp. Let me get the other end out here. I was going to say, what is this? So it's a toggle clasp. Here's the toggle, has a little leaf on it, and then the other end is a flower. Really sturdy. SUT 56. This is also a toggle clasp. So you get this whole bag for $17. And this is a little heart toggle clasp. SUT 55. SUT 50, and it's a heart, like an open heart. There's a hole there and a hole there. SUT 36, turtle charm. SUT 37, a feather charm, $17 for the whole bag. SUT 23, it's a heart with wings. The hole goes through the heart. SUT 23. Okay, looks like we got about 6 more of these. SUT 43. I feel like I already said that number. It's a large tree of life. SUT 43. Aren't you keeping track of every number that comes out of my mouth?
Every single one. I don't.
Come
I
on,
don't see
Sam.
another 43 in here. I see a 42.
Okay, that must have been it. SUT 49. It's a key.
Someone's now going to make a comment and be like, be nice to Sam.
I know. Sam was so sweet. She brought me coffee this morning.
Yes.
SUT 53. 2-circle pendant. SUT 29. A large hole bead with a little circle design. SUT 60, a little 4mm round bead, like a melon shape. That one's really cute. I like that one. SUT 60. And it's this whole bag here for $17.
Yeah, these all just have like a really nice finish. Like they're like shiny but not like too shiny. You know?
Yeah, yeah. And they should stay the way they are because they're just pewter. They're not. Okay, SUT 57, another toggle clasp. SUT 57. And one last toggle clasp for you here. And it's a rose. Super cute. Nice weight to it. Little connector on the back there. SUT 58 for that one. Okay, so that was a wrap on Super Time.
Now on to the Ava Motherwell collection.
Yeah, let's do
resin or glass or chain.
We'll do resin, and then we'll do chain. Okay, I'm just going to dump that there for a second. Let you just look at that while I take a drink of coffee and wash my hands off a little bit.
Put this here for you to discard, whatever.
Okay. All right. I can't believe we're like on our last day already. This has just flown by. I mean, it was like 2 months of preparation.
Right? It feels like a real beach show almost. Like
It does.
Like that hustle of the weekend.
Yeah, it does. The only difference is we didn't fly anywhere.
Right. Save on travel fees. Don't have to stay in a hotel. We can stay in our own beds.
And we don't get to see all of our friends.
I know. I miss everybody so much.
I do too. It's not fair. Alright, let me dump these back into a little tub and I'm going to go through them one by one. So what I'm getting ready to show you right now is part of the Ava Motherwell collection, which is me. And these are my German resin. And the German resin collection is a mixture of vintage and contemporary. And I've gone there. I go to Germany every year, not this year, but normally every year, and I found a whole collection of vintage resin beads. And then I've also found a company that's still currently making beads for me. So I have things that I'm making new and remaking, and then I have a collection of vintage pieces. So I'll try to remember to tell you what is vintage and what is contemporary. These are all sold by the strand, and so this is like a champagne colored matted little flower. This one is vintage, and the code is AMC 521, and it's $6 for the strand. And I have quantity of these strands. I should have at least 6 of each in stock. Some of them I would have more. So this is a little pendant flower. There's a hole at the back, and this is resin, and it's got a gold plating over it, and then it's painted with this really pretty sort of champagne orangey color. And these are vintage, and there's 6 beads on the strand for $12, AMC 307. And this is that same flower in the gold with patina. And this is AMC 524, and it's $12 for the strand. And these are vintage. When I say vintage, it would be anywhere from the 1960s to the 1980s. This one is about a 20 millimeter stackable flower, and it's clear with the matte finish. AMC 234, and this one is $6 for the strand. And this one is vintage. And here I have that same flower in a bright pearl yellow, AMC 367, and it's $6 for the strand. And this one is vintage. Now here's a large crystal matted flower with a hole at the back as a pendant. This one is vintage. There's 3 on the strand, AMC 231, and it's $12 for the 3. And that one's vintage. I think actually maybe all of the flowers that I brought today are vintage, but we'll see. AMC 233, crystal matted, vintage. And these are all resin made in Germany. AMC 316, $6 for 2. These are stackable flowers. And this is like a transparent ruby red, dark rich ruby red. And this one is, I think this one's about a 50 millimeter. And then I have the same flower, smaller, AMC 361 for $6. And these are stackable, so you can stack one inside of the other. This one's kind of an iridescent gray, and there's 6 beads on the strand, AMC 520 for $6. And here I have a matted purple iridescent, AMC 06 for $6 for the strand. And this one's vintage. This is a Siam red. This one's about 14 millimeter stackable flower, AMC 516. It's $6 for the strand. Kind of a coral and ivory combo, vintage, 6 on the strand for $12, AMC 312. This is a stackable set, so you get 3. This is solid black, AMC 513. It's $6 for the set. I have that in a couple of other colors. We have it in red, AMC 304 for $6, and a plum purple, AMC 16 for $6. And this sort of vintage kitchen green, AMC 149 for $6. So these are all stackable, and you could also interchange the colors. If you bought, a black and a red, you could change the colors up. Here we have a leaf, large leaf pendant. This is kind of a champagne pearl lustery finish. AMC 339 for $12 for the strand. These are vintage. I have that same leaf with ivory and gold plated, AMC 100, and it's $12 for 6. And this is a super shiny foil back leaf. That's probably too shiny to show up on in the video, but we'll see. AMC 87. It looks like a mirror backed. $12. That one's vintage. Stackable flowers. This is like a tangerine marbled resin, AMC 518 for $6. And I have that same flower a little bit smaller, AMC 519 for $6 for the strand. And here we have a plum purple pearl finish, stackable flower, AMC 18, $6 for the strand. And here's that same flower in like a Siam red, but it's with the pearl finish, AMC 392 for $6. And these are all vintage. Here's a bright fuchsia pink pearl, stackable flower, AMC 67 for $6. Oh, what a cute outfit you have on.
Oh, yeah.
You got warm. You took off your sweatshirt.
Yeah.
AMC 523 crystal matted flower. It's got a hole at the back. Vintage. Matted tangerine stackable flower. AMC 515, $6 for the strand. Here's some little ones. These are about 8mm stackable flowers. AMC 514 for $6. Now these can fit nicely like right in the center of one of the larger flowers. This one's a berry color, kind of marbled resin stackable flower. AMC 10 for $6, and that's the large. And then I have a smaller one, AMC 11, and then we have that same color in the little tiny, or the little 8mm one, AMC 22 for $6. So these all three could be stacked. And then here's that little 8mm one in a white pearl, AMC 517, and $6 for the strand. And here's a neon green leaf pendant, AMC 522, $6 for the strand. And here's a white with mint green leaf pendant, AMC 118, $12 for the 6. And those are vintage. These are really pretty. It's like a white with the gold plate. There's 4 on a strand. $16 for the strand, AMC 108, and these are vintage. Little flower pendants. It's a gray with a gold plating, AMC 92, $9 for the 3. Okay, so that was my leaves and flowers in the resin, and move this out of the way. Actually, I guess I need that one back.
You can have this one if you want. If it's easier for you to put it in.
It's okay. So this next section is what I call my inlay, and so these are going to be pressed resin beads that have a design pressed into them, and then they're plated either with a gold or a patina, or in this case with a white, and so it gives it a lot of detail in the bead. This one is not vintage. This one is being made for me currently, and they're made in Germany. And I have this one in red. This is like a true bright fire engine red, and this is like a true medium blue. So the blue is AMC 175, and it's $10 for the strand. There's 6 beads on the strand, and this is about 14 by 18mm oval. And the red is AMC 291, $10. It's a really fun shape here. It's got like the little flower and a feather on the side. This one's vintage, AMC 78, and it's $12 for the strand. This is a vintage one. It's a matte blue with white, AMC 525, $10 for the strand. This particular strand is one I'm having made for me now, so it's new. Black and white, very Art Deco. AMC 90, it's $13 for the 4 beads. This one is a new one. As you can see, it's the the same design as this vintage one that I showed you earlier. And then this is the patina finish, and it's AMC 212, and it's $14.50 for the strand. This one's a new bead, German resin patina, or actually no, this is not patina, this is a gold on there. AMC 158, $16 for the strand. This is a patina, AMC 526, $12.50 for the strand. And I have that same design in the black with gold. And the crystal with white. Here we have black with gold, AMC 35, $13.50. And I have that same design with the crystal and white, AMC 255 for $13.50. Here's another fun black and white diamond shape, AMC 76 for $13.50 for the strand. This one is vintage. It's like a teal turquoise blue cameo with the gold, and it's AMC 209, and it's $12 for the strand. These are little flowers, and it's kind of a matted crystal with gold, AMC 232, it's $9 for the strand. This one's AMC 180, $11.50 for the strand. It's a navy blue with gold. And AMC 206, $11.75 for the strand, and this is patina in gold. So that's part of my resin inlay line. And now I'm going to show you some German resin laser cut pieces. So these make really great earrings because they're big and bold, but they're not heavy. So they make really great earrings. They also can be pendants. And then some of our seed bead beaders will actually use them to make, to do the seed bead work around them. So that's pretty cool. This one is solid black, and so it's all laser cut. So it's sheets of resin, and then they cut the designs out. And this one is LCR01, and it's $14 for one. And these are made in Germany. And this is that same shape, but in a, we call this one saffron. It's like a bright yellow. The back of this is really interesting too. I have a hard time deciding if I like the front or the back. So the front is more shiny, and then the back almost has like a natural look, like a natural shell. And this one is LCR04, and it's $14 for one. And then here's it in a bright carnelian orange, LCR02, $14, and that's the back of that one. The quadriflow shape. This one's black on both sides. LCR05, it's $15.50 for one. This one has a lot of detail. And we have it in a slate blue. LCR11, $15.50 for one. And here's kind of a coral pink, and this has an iridescence to the front of it, and then the back is just solid pink. And this one is LCR06 1550 for one. We call this one Silver Shell, LCR07. The Black Diamond, which is like a dark gray on one side and black on the other side, LCR08, it's 1550 for one. Oh, here's another color in that first one I showed you. LCR03, $14. And then we have the tortoiseshell, and it's resin, but it looks like tortoiseshell. LCR10, $15.50 for one. This is the one from the earrings I was wearing yesterday. It's like a cinnabar red resin, LCR06, $15.50 for one. And here's that same red in a circle shape, LCR13, and this one is $9. And we have that one in tortoiseshell, LCR12 for $9. Now this one you may not be able to see the coloring in it, but it's a dark gray with lots of little sparklies. LCR14, and it's $9.50. And here we have a teardrop in a bright green and sparkles. LCR15, and it's $9. The back is just a solid green. And we have that same design in a gray with sparkles. LCR16 for $9. And then we have a square shape in the silver shell, LCR19 for $7.50. And the saffron yellow, LCR18 for $7.50. And then we have a clear one, completely clear, which is really cool. LCR20 for $7.50. Now these are a little large for earrings, but they're lightweight enough though if you wanted to make a really big statement earring piece. This is a bright emerald green, LCR33, and these are $13.50. And I have that in an ivory color, and again it's resin, but it really looks like ivory. LCR32, and it's $13.50. And this is the tortoiseshell, LCR31 for $14. And kind of an iridescent turquoise color, LCR30 for $14. And then we have this little diamond shape in a few colors to show you. We have this in the turquoise, LCR24, and this one is $6. And it's a shiny iridescent turquoise on one side, and then just a solid turquoise color on the back. And then we have magenta, LCR23, and it's $6. And the coral pink, LCR21 for $6. And the bright green LCR 22 for $6. This one's like an pure white on the back, and then the front is all sparkly. LCR 17 for $6. And then I have one last little shape. This is the smaller one. These are $5.25 each. And I have the red LCR 28. And the ivory LCR 25. The silver shell LCR 26. The turquoise LCR 29. And the black diamond LCR 26. And it's black on one side and gray on the other. So that was the German resin laser cut. And up next I'm going to show you some cane. Just going to plop that right there for a second. Last time, the July show, I didn't really get an opportunity to show very much of my own beads, and I'm trying to show and share more of my things this time around. Okay, had another little sip of that coffee. Okay, so the chain I'm going to show you is manufactured in Germany. The base of it is brass, and then it's plated. The plating is going to be a 22 karat gold, fine silver, an oxidized silver, and an antique copper. And then on top of the plating there's a lacquer coating just to keep it good and secure. And so the price is going to be by the foot, so you just let me know how many feet you would like. Let's see if this is going to work here like this. So this one is going to be CHA 13, and it's $8 a foot. And this is the 22 karat gold, and the gold is kind of matted, so it's a nice finish. Does that code work like that? Can you see it?
Oh, like as far as with everything else?
No, like this. Does that? You can see it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so this one is $8 a foot. So you would just need to indicate how many feet you want. And it's being sold by the 1 foot increments, so you can't get like 18 inches. You'd have to get 2 feet or 3 feet if you want to do something with 18 inches. This one's just a small oval. And this one is CHA 10, and it's $6 a foot. This one's a paddle chain. And the chain, this particular line of chain has kind of a vintage look and feel to it. So there's a few imperfections in the coloring, but that's part of its charm. This one is $12 a foot. This one is $8 a foot, and it's a matted fine silver plating over the brass. All made in Germany. There's no lead or nickel. it's interesting. In most of Europe, it's actually illegal to manufacture anything for jewelry that has lead or nickel in it. This is the oxidized silver plating. This one is $6 a foot. Is that working the way I'm showing them?
I think so.
Okay. My space is a little awkward to have these big spools.
Pictures of the chains will be posted in the chat.
I don't know that I actually took pictures of the chain. I did some time ago. It's on Facebook. Yeah. This is the matte, the bright silver. This one is $6 a foot.
Maybe a side shot of the barrels too.
Of this, like that.
Takes me a second to see.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is $8 a foot. The oxidized silver. This one is $8 a foot. Never have too much chain. Lately I've been making a lot of necklaces where I have the chain, I'm using the chain as a dangle to make like these long draping dangles with chain. This one is the antique copper finish, and this is $6 a foot. And this is a small oval in the bright silver, $6 a foot. And here we have this hammered. This one is $12 a foot. CHA07. These spools are making it a little bit awkward for me to figure out my camera view. This is the antique copper finish. CHA04, $8 a foot. Okay, I've got 5 more spools of chain to share with you. This is a really hefty, thick anchor chain with the antique copper finish. This one's $12 a foot, CHA05. And here we have a leaf chain. Got these little leaf dangles on there. This one is the antique copper finish, $12 a foot. Here's with lots of rings. This one's $20 a foot, just because there's a lot of stuff going on here. With the antique copper finish, CHA06. couple more of the copper. This one is $6 a foot. And CHA02, $6 a foot for the little oval. Okay, so that was the German-made chain. And then, let's see, what time is it? It's 11:46. So I'm going to show you some handmade lampwork beads that are made in Germany. And then I think we're going to have a little bit of time to give you some highlights from Friday. So we're going to do some, you've already grabbed it, right? We're going to do a little bit of Aloha gems that we showed you on Friday, but we're going to show them to you again because they're just that great. But first, so this is my line of lampwork beads, which are made for me in Germany. I call this line Ya Yin Glassworks, and they are individually made, one bead at a time, and they have silver foil on the inside, and then the finish is matted, so they kind of glow from within. And these are beads now that I've been having made for me since 1992, believe it or not. And originally they were all made with vintage glass, although we've ran out of vintage glass. Well, some of them are still with vintage, but not like in the beginning. But anyway, so this is, we call this color fuchsia, and it has a Baroque finish, and it is a 12mm round, and these are sold by the strand, and so this one would be $56 for the strand. And I know that these are kind of in the higher price range, but they're really beautiful, and I just wanted to share them with you today. They make gorgeous earrings because they do glow from within. And then this is the three-sided drop, and this one is $59 for the strand of 6. This one in particular makes a really nice earring. And I have lots of shapes of these, but I just brought, I don't know, maybe 12 colors in 2 shapes. So this one is cobalt. And here's the three-sided drop in the cobalt. The foil in the center with the matte finish is one of the most unique things about these. This is Montana sapphire. It's like a gray blue. And the three-sided teardrop in the Montana. This is an opalescent glass, so it's red, sort of a pinky red in the center, and then it has the flashes of color, kind of like a labradorite stone would have. And here's an opalescent glass in the green. That same color in a round, the round Baroque. This is a really pretty kind of two-tone olive green. And here it is in the teardrop. So these are $48 for the strand. And then here we have an aquamarine. So I know these might be out of the price range for some, but that's okay. I just wanted to share, and because these have been some of my longtime favorite beads. You know, and you kind of need everything, right? You need the $17 grab bags, and then you need the artisan made beads and the chain. That's what we're trying to do with this particular virtual event. We're trying to bring you a little bit of everything. Something for everyone. We call this color pink tourmaline. And this is kind of a champagne pink, corally pink.
Marika says this line is super pretty.
Thank you. Yeah, it's interesting. This is a line that I've had for a really long time. Like I said, since 1992, and I have designers that have been buying from me since then, and they make these into earrings, and they sell, so they keep buying them.
I love that one.
We call this one peacock green. It's kind of a true emerald color. And this one we call citrine. Okay, so one last color to share of these. This one is fire opal. They have to heat the glass to, I think it's almost 900 degrees to get this opal to react and to make the flashes of color. So it's a difficult process to get that opaline glass. Okay, so thank you for taking a look at those. That was fun to get to share those with you. And so we have a little bit more time on our first video here. So like I said, we're going to show you some highlights from Friday. I feel like it's like a sports show here. Going to bring you just the highlights.
I'll just leave this in here. I'm sure. I don't know.
You know, I'm going to actually do these first,
Go for it.
just because I had... So this is interesting. There's a photograph that's on Facebook that's kind of just a fancy photograph with these without the codes or anything. And I keep getting people asking me, where are these? I don't see them. And there are individual photographs of these posted as well with what the stone is and how much they are individually. But anyway, I love this shape. What do we call this shape? It's the 8mm faceted cube, and this strand is $18, and the code for it is AGU39, and it's orange sodalite. These are from Aloha Gems, which we showed all of his gem beads and shells on Friday, but I just wanted to circle back and share a few more. So this is the 8mm faceted cube. It's $18 for the strand, and it's AGU40, and this is Aqua Terra Jasper. This is the 8mm faceted cube. It's $18 for the strand. The code is AGU34, and it's crystal quartz from Madagascar. These are 16-inch strands. Uh, 8mm faceted cube, $18 for the strand. AGU37, and it's goldstone or sandstone. Don't we have this in the blue goldstone too, or did I not bring that one back?
Alright, is that this one?
No.
I don't know.
Okay. It's okay. AGU 33 Black Onyx from Brazil. And it's $18 for the strand. Uh, 8mm faceted cube, $22 for the strand. It's AGU 41 lapis lazuli. 8mm faceted cube, $18. AGU 36 Amazurite from Russia. Okay, so this shape is really fun. This shape is 8mm star cut. I'll go through them individually, but I just kind of want to show them to you together. So this one is AGU 96, and it is Super 7 from Brazil, and it's $22 for the strand. Now Tommy from Aloha Gems, he went on all of my photos on Friday night after I posted them. He went on there and commented under each photo with details about the gemstones. So you might want to go check that out. And that is on our Facebook feed, our Facebook page. This one is AGU 83, and it's black sardonyx. Thank you. 8mm star cut, $16. I really like that one. Sorry, I was looking at it a little bit longer than I probably needed to. I was like, I want those. Okay, AGU 87 Cranberry Garnet from Madagascar, $18. This is a really dark garnet. Golden Citrine AGU 84, $22. AGU 94 Bloodstone, $18. AGU 89 Moss Agate, $16. These are really good prices for the quality of these stones. AGU 92 Cranberry Carnelian from Madagascar, $16. This is a really rich dark cranberry color, or carnelian color. AGU 93 Ocean Jasper, $18. AGU 99 Ocean Fossil Agate, $18. AGU 91 Dragon Blood Jasper, $16. AGU 90 Golden Sage Agate from Nevada, $18. AGU 97 Smoky Quartz, $18. It's a really dark smoky quartz color. AGU 95 Lapis Lazuli, $22. AJU 88 Red Lightning Agate from Mexico, $16. AGU 86 Quartz Crystal, $16. And one more in that shape. AGU 98 Aquamarine from Brazil, $22. And then I have a few rounds from them as well to show you. Just gonna get a drink of my coffee real quick. Okay. AGU 75 Butter Jasper. And this one is $12. These are 8mm rounds. This is a matte finish, 8mm round, $12, and it's AGU 55 Tree Agate. $8mm round, $12. AGU 72 Bloodstone from India. Verdite AGU 51. It says African Jade. 8mm round, $14. That's a really pretty shade of green. AGU 96, $12. 8mm round. Oh, that's so pretty. So pretty. 8mm round, $14. AGU 70 Sunset Demerite Tyrite from Africa. Q Sarah Stone from Brazil, AGU 63. $12 for the 8mm round. Selenite, Rainbow Selenite from Morocco, 6mm rondelle, $24. feel like these tags are showing up better today than they were. AGU 31. Or maybe these showed up good on Friday too. It's interesting how some of the tags really show up good. So this is, you probably can't see the really, it's got like this flashing in there, but it's all white. It's really interesting. And here's that same bead in a 6mm round. And this one is $18. AGU 29. AGU 100 Super 7 from Brazil. And this is a 6mm diamond cut coin, $18. Orchid tourmaline. This is the 10mm round, $24. AGU 44. And then we have the 8mm, $18. AGU 43. And the 6mm, $14. AGU 42. I think we'll have time to do Thomason.
For what? This one?
Yeah.
We were supposed to stop at 12 for this one.
We're supposed to stop at 12? Oh, was I supposed to stop 8 minutes ago? Why didn't you tell me?
You keep looking at your Apple Watch. I figure you're looking.
I know.
I'm
I was
sorry.
thinking I go to. I was thinking I go to 12:30.
Right.
Okay. Well, I'm going to show you this one, and then we're going to stop this video and take a break. I'm just in the zone here. Okay. AGU 101 Rainbow Tourmaline from Brazil. 6mm diamond cut coin for $22. Sam's looking at me like, excuse me, I want to eat.
I'm like, I need my snacks.
Okay, so that was just a little recap of some of the highlights from Friday. So I hope that was fun for you. We're gonna take about a 25-minute break, and then we're gonna be back with Tribal Links, which is African trade beads, Natural Touch, which is some brightly colored resin beads, Sheila Checkaway, handmade lampwork, Beatopia Vintage, vintage stock, and Klassmeyer Studio, which is handmade sterling silver clasps. So we will be back in about 25-30 minutes.